We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends, fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. This week's musical artist is Black Sabbath, because it is Sabbath Sunday. We have reached the end. I'm your host, Jason. Your other host is Bill.
The end is near.
And your other host's host is Tim.
The end is the beginning.
And if you've been following along with our Black Sabbath Sunday playlist, thank you, first and foremost.
Yeah,
but
bravo. This is a big discography, and I mean, I had fun.
I had fun, too. I learned some things. I had fun. It was a great discography. That was the music. Now we are talking the art. We did our music. We did our top songs. Now it's time to talk the album art. If this is your first time here, welcome. Is it art? Is its own thing.
We have fun this episode.
We are live streaming this episode, so
join us the first Monday of every month. This is the kind of stuff you can expect. Yep. This covered the end of Sabbath Sunday, so we got to do it.
We're going to give a shout out to the people watching the episode. Big Sam, you the man.
Tell your friends, get a convo going.
Now let's talk about the first record. It's fucking iconic.
Iconic. People still go to that exact same
They
position.
Still take pictures in front of this building.
Yeah. That's a metal pilgrimage right there.
I love the colors. I love how they, I don't want to say like they pulled the negatives, but like they did something weird with the colors that make it look otherworldly. It's very like Houses of the Holy, like.
Yeah.
But yet still grounded.
Before it even, yeah.
It's a phenomenal album cover. Like, I mean,
it's iconic. It absolutely describes what you're going to get on the inside.
Not my favorite logo.
No, but the original, the classic, yeah.
It's the classic. There's a lot of little curly cues going on with the logo.
Yeah.
I mean, and the logo doesn't get lost in the background either.
No, it stands out. It stands out, but like it doesn't draw your eye enough. Where like the album art draws your eye. Like you are.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's iconic.
You don't even need. This could be a self-titled. This could be like a. Don't even need the name on it. Album.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as I know, the woman is still alive. She makes appearances.
Really?
Hey, I was the lady on the first Sabbath album.
Oh, Sam wants to join in on the episode. Well, check out our Discord. We post our recording schedule. If there's something on there you want to join, jump on in.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. Come watch.
Our only requisite is that you're drunk.
Yeah. Come watch Meet the Feebles with us next live stream. If you've never seen Sam, have you ever seen Meet the Feebles? If you've never seen Meet the Feebles, join us on the first Monday of June.
June Monday.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to talk about the first one because it automatically goes to number one. It kind of sets the tone for the night here. Like that's just iconic. I mean,
and yeah, not only does the album create a genre musically, but artistically, they kind of set the tone right off the bat.
No, he's never seen Meet the Feebles.
In the middle of some old farm in England.
Yep. I still see, like, because I joined, like, Black Sabbath Facebook groups, and, like, there's still people, like, taking pictures in front of that.
Oh yeah, yeah, including bands. Like it's a metal pilgrimage. If I'm ever in England, it's on my list. You know.
Speaking of metal, Black Sabbath's Paranoid.
So originally the name of the album was going to be War Pigs, so it definitely fits that vibe more. Dude with a sword and a saber, definitely going to war. Um, I mean, iconic.
It is iconic.
It's iconic. The colors. Yeah. Hard to argue against it.
Bill?
Now, let's say the Warner Brothers logo, that is on all the covers, right? I'm just asking because sometimes some of those aren't.
Well, it's on the Warner Brothers copies, which was the American label. But of course, in Europe, they were on Vertigo.
Just because, oh yeah, sometimes those labels I feel like detract. But I feel like this one doesn't detract or add anything other than it adds some color into the side. Because otherwise, I would say that, left side of the album cover is a little bare.
Sure.
Just to pull some negative thing to say about it. Because otherwise, there's really nothing negative to say.
I've got some negative things to say.
Okay, well, ignore me then.
I mean, yeah, it's iconic again. When you think Black Sabbath, you think Paranoid, you think this album cover. But if I gotta pull out my beanie and my fucking hat here, I'm not wearing my hat.
Right, where's the beret?
I got the beret always on hand. Like it's like a dude in his underwear in a weird suit, like tripping balls in the middle of the woods, coming at you with a sword and shield and a helmet. That's what I see.
Which fits the album musically.
So that was Ozzy.
Like fairies wear boots, baby.
I mean, I get it. I just don't know if it's.
But no, it's clearly designed for if the album was called War Pigs.
But also, Paranoid kind of works too, though, because I'd be paranoid if that fucker was chasing me in the woods with a sword and a fucking shield.
I mean, I think I could take him, but that's just me.
I mean, yeah, you kind of think, yeah, I could probably take him too. But I'd still be paranoid, you know?
He's just wearing underwear.
He could come out from in behind any tree, you know?
Wait, it's not real.
I don't know.
But I am Iron Man, so it's okay.
Right. If this motherfucker came out, I am Iron Man, and just like starts running at you, you're gonna be like, running away. Like it fits. It works.
I mean, it's a full noodle, not a sword, but yeah.
Well, let's
I mean, it's a saber, technically, right?
Rank it. Let's rank it then. Where y'all putting this motherfucker? Because I know where I'm putting
it. Number 2.
Yeah, it don't.
I can't put it above number 1.
Right. That's where I'm.
Yeah,
I'm just basing it off number 1 here. Number 1's iconic. Speaking of iconic,
but also speaking of like something's got to be at the bottom, right?
Best logo.
Yeah, the purple pops.
Best logo.
Yeah, it's the best logo.
That's it.
This screams 1970s. Like this screams like Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
Yeah.
Like, you can see these letters
this even
moving.
Predates Scooby-Doo. I mean, Sabbath. I mean,
well, there's some Sabbath influence in Scooby-Doo.
This is a fucking must-own, in every way. But yeah, the artwork does it is what it is.
It is what it is. It's black and purple. I like it.
And
I
there
like
are versions where, like, you get a little more green, you get a little more blue, you get a little more purple. You get some different colors occasionally, depending on your pressing and your country. But this is it.
This is all you need.
Sure, but
I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm not going to argue that it's the worst of the three so far.
yeah, I mean,
It's the worst of the three so far. I'll give you that.
Only because I had looked it up to quick confirm. Actually, Scooby Doo did come out before this album, the original
oh shit,
series.
okay.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Good
thought it was
jump, Bill.
69, but I couldn't remember if it was
This was what, 71, 72?
71.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So this was the height of Scooby Doo.
Yeah, see, Sabbath ripping off fucking Shaggy.
No, we're all in that same van together, my friend.
Never left the van.
The mystery machine is
Ain't no
smoking
reason to
down
leave the
street.
mystery
Yeah.
machine at all.
Go back and listen to Sweet Leaf, everybody. Well, you're skipping one.
Am I?
Say,
Oh yeah,
you're
yeah.
not going with
I did
volume
skip
4?
one. Yeah, I just skipped
I mean,
one.
volume 4 is skippable, right?
Right, because you want to talk iconic.
Right? What the fuck are you talking about, Bill? This is goddamn iconic, man. What the fuck?
Ozzy doing his thing. How many other bands have copied that font and layout? Orange and black. Iconic.
Eye popping. You saw that in the record store.
Yeah.
You'd pick that up.
Yep.
Sabbath,
that's
right across
Black
the top.
Sabbath. You know it's good.
Yep, Sabbath. You'd slide it out, and then you'd see Volume 4 first. You'd be like, Sabbath, Black Sabbath, Volume 4. And you see
Which
Ozzy
means you got
there.
only 3 others to find, and you're in.
Yep. Iconic.
I mean, how many fucking stickers and other bands and skateboard shops and like just transcultural. This is iconic.
Bill.
It's it's definitely iconic, without a doubt.
Just setting you up.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's definitely iconic. It feels minimalistic to a certain extent, which isn't a negative, but it's an observation.
Would you like
Sure.
minimalistic?
Yeah.
I do. I'm just thinking about some of these other covers we got going on for Black Sabbath. While I'm getting the ranking though, and like,
Well, we'll get to those.
yeah, I mean it's cool how. I mean, Ozzy out there, it's awesome. This has been, as you said, replicated and redone by other bands, and not just bands, by other pop culture references, in TVs and shows and movies as well. Um, but as an actual album cover, it's minimalistic. It's not a lot going on. Not their best logo. Not worst logo though. Not entirely sure about the lettering personally, but it works.
That font's iconic. When I think Sabbath, I think that font.
No, but I think that picture.
The picture, yes.
How's
Ozzy making the peace sign.
And I think I've seen enough bands follow the font and the layout of it where every time I see it, I just see a bunch of other bands. I don't necessarily even think Sabbath at that point.
Well, I always go back to
Picture-wise,
Volume 4.
I mean, that's top tier right there.
All right.
rip the Band-Aid off. It's gonna beat the first album for me. We still got a long way to go. But where we're at right now, this is where it's shaking up for me.
Okay.
So I'll follow suit. It's better than the third album for sure. And I'll give it better than Paranoid, but I don't think it breaks that first album for me. I just really like that. I like that palette and aesthetic on that first album.
That's where I'm sitting too.
Okay.
As iconic as it is, like, I guess it was. I would argue that it's.
It does just work for me. So.
Yeah. I mean, I guess to this point, except maybe Paranoid, it's arguably the most easily replicable. Which is potentially why a lot of bands were also doing it, because it was easier to replicate that versus, like, I mean, that first album, what are you going to do? Take a different picture?
I mean, to be fair, Master of Reality is pretty easy to replicate.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's down at number 4.
And clearly, because enough bands have done it, so is Volume 4. But
yeah.
But I mean, I will give it over Paranoid though.
Yeah, it's better than Paranoid. All right.
Holy shit!
Right, like, duh.
Where do we start?
I mean, that's the font I think of when I think Black Sabbath.
It's good.
Not even the Black Sabbath, but that Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. The oranges, the reds, it just pops. And then once you start looking at it, it really pops. And then, yeah, like, you know, if this is the summer version, you flip the album over, you get the winter version. Duh.
Gee, I wonder where you're placing this one.
I mean, iconic.
I mean, Iconic's been... We haven't left Iconic yet.
No.
We're about to.
I mean, I don't know.
Are we?
Yeah, no. We got one more before we get to... we leave Iconic.
I mean, we got anything to say negatively about this?
No, I can't say anything negative about it.
No. Actually, you know what? One negative. Black Sabbath is just a touch too small. That's it.
They didn't. By this point, they didn't need to fucking put their, you know.
No. But the thing is, they put it so it's just
you look at that cover, you know
too
what
small.
you're getting. Yeah.
You got the 666. You got the chick on the bed. You got the ghouls like coming down on her. You got the rat. You got the skulls. I mean, it's fucking good. It's art.
One of the best albums of the 70s, not just musically, but artistically.
Color Code will tell all.
I mean, are any of us not having this album number 1?
I'm not.
I mean, no, I am.
Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
I'd assume you would. That makes sense.
My hot takes are going to start with the next album.
I'm putting it number 2.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay.
I think there's something more evil looking about the first one.
More evil than...
Yes.
More evil than Sabbath.
Yes. Yes, more evil. You ever seen the show Tales from the Dark Side?
Oh, yeah, that was a great show.
That intro?
Yeah.
That's what that first album reminds me of.
Okay.
Hot takes. Hot takes incoming.
Dude, Ozzy's kimono, one of the only times you'll see Tony without a mustache. Bill's wearing his wife's tights. And then you look at the mirror image. It doesn't work like that.
Mm-mm. But it makes you think.
That doesn't really make me think.
Like, it's not a mirror image. It's almost like there's shadows being mirrored behind them.
Right,
that is not how it works.
It's not how it works, but that's like some pretty like copy paste. Like, let me slide you guys over to the left,
but
to
again,
the right.
Ozzy in a kimono.
I mean, Ozzy's looking good. Who's the guy in the red pants? That's not Tommy?
That's Bill. That's Bill Ward's wife's. Long live Bill Ward. Today is his 77th birthday. Happy birthday, Bill Ward.
It's a good album cover, but it's a band photo.
It's a good band photo.
It's a good band photo, but it's still a band photo.
The logo and the
one in the discography.
The first one, yeah. The logo is weird.
It reminds me of like 70s or 80s like Superman type thing is what it reminds me of.
Well, it's a throwback to Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, isn't it? It's got the same S. Yeah.
Well, it's got the same S, but like how the other font is with it.
And it really calls back in, like, you got to look at the back photo as well, where it is the back of them, but it's still the mirror image that doesn't work because that's the back of the image as well, including Sabotage. So I'm gonna say artistic piece. No matter where it ranks, this is some art.
Well, yeah, I mean, the color code will tell.
Okay,
color code will tell,
right? Because we got a few to go through here.
Yeah, we still got some shit.
You got some bullshit.
We got some bangers too. I mean, clearly it's better than Masters of Reality. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Might even say better than Paranoid.
I can't put it above Paranoid, but I would see why you would.
Yeah, I mean, and that's where it's going to go. I don't think it's better than the first album.
Yeah, I don't think it's better than Paranoid.
Okay. I'll break that seal.
Bill, where are you putting it? Yeah, you said the same thing.
Oh, right there, yeah. Yep.
I mean, it's still good. We're still in one. Well, we're in two colors. No, we're in one color. We're in one color.
No, we're in two colors.
No.
Might even be in three colors.
Ooh, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Oh, here we go. Here's the color.
Here we go.
What the fuck?
We've had many discussions about this album art. I would like to say
two robots on opposing escalators exchanging fluids.
In 1976, this is a 1983 album cover, if there ever was one. But it was done in 1976.
That's how far ahead of the time it is. Yeah. One robot looks like a building.
Yeah, who are you voting for? You voting for building or you voting for redhead dude?
Oh, I mean, redhead dude is sexier.
Yeah, I'd probably vote for redhead dude.
Yeah. Either way, this one works.
I think Billy's going to win the fight, though.
Works.
Say building looks like he has a stronger stream.
Yeah, building looks like he's got a stronger beam going on versus a little splash on his head.
I might be wrong, but was this not a Hypnosis cover?
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Let me dig this up real quick. Hold it.
Oh, Lord.
I mean,
I like the colors. It's bright. It's very different for Sabbath.
and the title font works because it's that more like basic industrial style like font. So I guess it works.
I guess. It's kind of boring, though, compared to like
Oh
some
yeah.
of the past
But at the
logos.
same time, like I mean, you got two robots. Like, oh yeah, robot's the one that did the title.
Yeah.
Oh man, extra tight condom.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go. There we go. I got it to work. There's no credit. There it is. There it is. Okay. Yeah, yeah. This is a Hypnosis cover. Of course, most famous for doing Pink Floyd's album work. But have done multiple artists. Um, yeah. Look up the Hypnosis discography. Anthrax got a Hypnosis cover.
Yeah, we recently talked about him during the grinder, I think.
Yeah. I mean, iconic stuff. Iconic stuff.
This is where it fucking divides here. Robots pissing. We've been talking about it for a while. Where does it rank?
Oh Lord, I can see anywhere from 1 to 7.
Well, you let
Well,
me know.
I'll let you know because it is a Hypnosis record. I'm going to give it that extra weight. But I love Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, so I'm putting this squarely at number 2.
Ooh.
I love the theme of it. Yeah, we all picked our favorite robot. But yeah, no, this is incredible artwork. I love it.
Interesting. It's better than that. It's better than that. It's better than that. I think Volume 4 speaks to me more, though. So I'm gonna put it there.
Iconic. It is iconic.
It's iconic. It's
But
all.
this is
It's.
a Hypnosis. It's a Hypnosis. That's real art.
It's real art. The color. I mean, I'm still in the same color.
They did what?
Still in the
Wish
same
You Were
color.
Here. Like.
I've only got one color.
Well, I got 2, but I'm gonna put this guy. I'm gonna put it above Sabotage, but that's it. I'm not gonna put it above Paranoid. Because I mean, it is better than an extravagant band photo, but nonetheless a band photo. But it's not. It's not that Paranoid cover though.
That Paranoid cover is pretty iconic.
All right.
Worst logo?
I mean, they got that Zelda Triforce thing going on, but like it doesn't really fit.
Right, right.
I say I don't get it.
I don't get it either, honestly. When I first heard this record, Never Say Die, the title track, popped up on Spotify after listening to like Masters or fucking, I can't remember which album it was.
Right.
And I was like, damn, this song is a fucking ripper. And I saw that album cover. I'm like,
rippers on the album for sure.
I was like, what the fuck is this album cover? Like, the fuck does this have to do with anything?
I mean, I'm stretching here, but over the decades, I've kind of come up with, okay, so you're a fighter pilot, right? You're Top Gun or whatever. And then, yeah, you got to have that mentality, never say die. Like, I'm going to win this battle.
Yeah, but at what point in history did...
But right, at what point in anywhere else in this album does that relate?
Well, even that, look at they're not wearing like fighter pilot helmets. They're wearing like some weird shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those albums, to quote Spinal Tap, the less said, the better.
Yeah.
Because the more you're going to talk about this, the worse it gets.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. How much worse can it get?
I mean, I'll put it below Masters of Reality, just for shits and giggles.
Well, how much worse can it get? That's the bottom of the barrel there.
Well, we're going to hit that point at some point, right?
Yeah, I'm going to follow suit. Masters is too iconic to touch that.
I mean, I'll follow suit as well. I was toying with putting this above Master Reality just because it's only text for that album cover. And there's objectively more going on in this album cover. But it's
I like purple. I'm just a purple fan.
I think the font for Masters is better than
that's the, like, it's just font, and everything about the font is better than the other.
And
font.
Generally, like, I go with like font and then picture, but like I think Master does better without having a picture versus that picture of Never Say Die.
Versus whatever the fuck's going on here.
Yeah. Big old question mark. Holy
you want to talk iconic?
Fucking the Angels just sitting, smoking, playing cards.
Gotta
Text
love it,
is
right?
beautiful.
Yeah. The color palette is really nice.
The text is beautiful. That's some boring ass text. Come on.
It's a boring ass, New Times Roman or whatever.
Like, come on. Let the music go, Bill. We're looking at the artwork.
I know,
but
I
the
am.
artwork itself it's very evocative of like a late Renaissance style, almost Baroque.
Yeah.
And then, when you look at it, it's angels playing cards and smoking. Okay, I can get into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan, so. I know Jason hated this album for some ungodly reason.
I hated this music on this record for sure because it just sounds like shitty 80s music.
You gotta go back to Neon Nights, man.
No, I have gone back to that too many goddamn times. I could skip track.
Children of the Sea.
This album doesn't even pick up till track 3.
Full. After Neon Nights and Children of the Sea?
Yeah. No, I take that back. Lady Evil was dumb as shit too. The title track, I guess, is where it kind of picks up. Like, yeah, it's okay.
You didn't like the title track.
I know, but it's better than the first 3.
Oh my
god, man.
Yeah, that's a dumbass record. Album art wise, though, yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty good. I like the album art.
Yeah, the artwork you can't deny.
Yeah, you can't deny the album art.
Personally, I don't think you can deny the music either, but you're entitled to your opinion. Jason, you're wrong.
Be that as it may, fuck that record. I never want to hear it again.
All right, that's cool.
That's a Nickelback Brown record.
To hear it again.
Well, when we get to the 80s grinder, he might have to hear it again.
He will have to listen. Well,
I said might.
Depends on what it goes up against.
Yeah, does this even make the grinder for 80?
Not for me, it won't.
It's for sure making the top 10 list.
It's not the top 10, but does it make the grinder?
Oh, for Bill, 100%.
I don't know.
Go back to 1980.
That's the thing. I gotta go back to 1980.
That's one of the best years for heavy metal in general. I mean, you got the first Maiden album. Hello. Angel Witch, Diamond Head, Ace of Spades came out in 80.
And what's Black Sabbath doing? This.
This.
They're on the way to inspiring Def Leppard to greatness. Yay.
We'll get into that two-way British heavy metal one day.
We'll get into that British heavy metal.
More of it.
You can't fault someone for what they inspired afterwards.
Oh, you can't? Because I believe you did that on another band. I believe y'all have been faulting a lot of bands for what they've inspired. But somehow Sabbath, Heaven, and Hell gets a pass.
One of my favorite bands is Faith No More, right?
Well,
I hate every single band that cites them as an influence.
Wait, who did I say that about?
We'll retouch on this. We're not talking the music. We're talking the album art. This is good album art.
It's good album art, absolutely.
Do you have anything to say, Bill, album art wise, or is it just the greatest thing ever because it's Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell?
No, the angels smoking and playing cards.
Oh yeah, the font. You like the font.
The font. I can't forget the font.
I can't forget that font, dude. That's iconic font. All right, where y'all ranking it?
No,
Go ahead.
Just because of that, fuck you. I'm putting it at number 2.
Yeah, because of that, you were gonna put it number 2 anyway. You fuck. You was probably gonna put it number 1. Just because of that, I'm putting it number 9.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Number 2.
I haven't fucking. I'll have integrity on this show, and I'll say it's better than those 3.
I mean, come on.
It's better than the guy running in the woods.
It is.
It's better than the guy pissing on the buildings. It's better than robots. Nah, man.
It is.
Nah, it's right there.
I'll concede that.
It's right there. There's better Dio albums covers coming up.
True.
Yes.
Where are you putting it, Tim?
Number 2.
Oh, Jesus.
I wasn't joking. Angels playing cards, smoking cigarettes. I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the party at?
Yeah, right. Let's go.
You girls lining right on up like y'all always do. I gotta get my beret out. We gonna get serious about this shit. All right, what's next? Fucking Mob Rules.
I mean, it's a banger.
Come on. You can't tell me this ain't fucking better than goddamn Heaven and Hell album art wise. Cannot tell me.
No, you're right. You're right.
You're right.
1981, these motherfuckers come out with a record that looks this looks like what
we're
those parents
Venom's
said
Welcome
in the 80s.
To Hell, but we're still pre-Kill 'Em All. We're still High and Dry. I mean, that's not even a metal cover. But this rips. This is great. This classic metal right here.
This is like the defining moment of 80s metal right here. When you think of a metal album cover, you think of this. You think of weirdos with blood everywhere, scrawled letters.
This is predating death metal by 5 years.
Yeah. That's a badass album cover.
Ooh. Is that an artist signature in the bottom middle?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is it? Or does it say Kill Ozzy?
Oh.
Greg Heel Debrand. I'm guessing that's the artist.
This fucking art.
It rips.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Album cover, or the album, the title, the logo.
Yep.
It's very clearly, written in blood on the back.
Yep. And
It's
even
that
the ARP flag, like you feel that. You're there.
Mm-hmm.
say a dirty looking wall. Like, I mean,
It's a banger.
number one?
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
going with number one.
All right.
I mean, I can't put it above Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. So I'll go number 2. Because it is better than Heaven and Hell. But I can't put it above Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. That's just insanity.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath is like a 70s metal album cover. Mob Rules is
I mean,
like
that's an
an
any
80s.
metal album cover. Yeah.
I'm going to put it. It's better than those. I'm kind of with Bill. I think it's better than Bloody Sabbath.
But it's still not better than the first album.
No, that first album's fucking.
That first
I
album
get it.
bias,
Yeah.
baby.
First album bias on that Is It Art? All right, what we got next?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Here
What
we
is
go.
next? Born Again?
Here we go. We've been wanting to talk about this. I've been wanting to talk about this. Because Tim said, like, this is regarded as one of the worst Sabbath album arts.
It's regarded as one of the worst metal album covers of all time. And interestingly enough, looking into it, so when they got down to like deciding album covers, it was between this and another art piece that ended up being a rainbow album. I think the album's called Difficult to Cure.
Okay.
Which I'd take this over Difficult to Cure.
I don't know that. Maybe I'll post it up on the screen. I like this. This is very like what was that 70s movie?
The Exorcist. Or The
Omen. The Omen.
Omen.
This is very Omen-y.
Yeah.
I like the logo. It's like a throwback almost to like those early Sabbath records where it's like two-tone.
And it also knows that you're about to just get to a really ugly album.
Yeah. You better get some Purple Sabbath.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I love this album. Go back and watch our episode, of course. Tell your friends, Born Again fucking, for life. But, yeah, I mean, it's not a great album cover. I'll give it that. The blue and the red don't necessarily work. The baby
I like it because it's so jarring. It's so like, you don't want to look at this album cover.
Right.
You don't
and yet that makes you look at it even more.
Yeah.
I don't like the yellow parts. The nails and the teeth.
That's what throws it off. Like you got that like bright yellow, very little, but you got like super bright red, super bright blue.
And it's the nails and the teeth.
The green is dark and like blends in with the black. Like it's a good. It's jarring. You don't want to look at it, but you can't take your eyes from it. It's like a car wreck.
Yeah, go check out Rainbow's I think it's called Difficult to Cure.
Is it the one with the doctors?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll look that up, and that's
right. Like they're both kind of shitty, but I'd take this over the doctors.
I mean, this one's definitely got more color. and difficult to cure. It's a bunch of green scrub doctors just staring at you.
Well, unfortunately, we're not ranking it against that. We're ranking it against these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go bold, and I'm going to say it's between Masters of Reality and Paranoid.
That's bold.
I can't put it above Never Say Die. I can't.
Y'all aren't bold at all.
No. Not above. No. It's behind it.
Oh, he's doing for me, I think.
Oh.
What? What are you
He
talking
moved
about?
mine too. Sorry.
No, yeah, I got yours right here, behind Master, right?
I said behind Never Say Die.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you don't like.
He's going
you don't
last
like,
place with this.
You don't like Purple Sabbath.
He just doesn't like Purple Sabbath, man. Zero the Hero, Trashed. I mean, Keep It Warm. There's some brilliant stuff on that album.
That Paranoid
Digital
Threshold.
Bitch.
I'm pulling a mulligan.
Oh, here we go.
I'm putting that down there, and I'm putting that above that, and that there.
Okay.
Paranoid gonna move up. I like Born Again. I think that's a fucking great album cover. It's so nasty.
One of the most decisive in metal history.
It's so nasty. Like it's metal. It's fucking metal. What's not metal is this one.
It's Coked Out Tony. It's not even a band photo. It's a featuring band photo.
Yep.
Now this one.
It's a featuring band photo.
I hate everything about this
I
one.
mean, you gotta give it credit. It does do its job where it's featuring Tony, and it's just a picture of Tony.
Yeah. And I mean, if you want to get real deep with it, like you take Tony out, and that's a Caius album cover.
Yeah, that's a fucking Sky Valley album cover.
It is Sky Valley, yeah.
They ripped that shit off.
Thing is, I look at this. If I didn't know it was Tony Iommi, I would be expecting some like shitty generic country album. Between the font
right? Or like
and everything else about
music, jazz fusion.
Well, maybe not quite there, but yeah.
Well, yeah, he's not wearing like checkers and has his background matching in the back. You know,
Oh
it's
my
not,
God.
Sure, but it kind of is.
It kind of, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
is
not
this
a fan of this.
Is this like
at
an
all.
easy fucking? This is an easy one.
Yeah, it is. Because I mean, worst logo.
Yeah, I mean, is that even a
Yeah,
logo?
it is. This one's pretty easy.
Where are we at here? We're over here. I mean, this is a pretty easy fucking one here. I'm just gonna plop that down in number 12.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was part 1 of our Black Sabbath Is It Art. There's so many of these fucking records that we're going to have to do a 2-parter for Is It Art, which is a first.
One more week of Sabbath Sunday.
One more week of Sabbath Sunday. Stick around. We're going to get to Pink Floyd. We're going to do Sonic Sunday, where we cover Sonic Youth. Check out Led Zeppelin. That should be airing now, if my timing is correct.
Sweet.
So... yeah, I think we got some.
And I mean, we'll get into it. We're gonna get into all of it.
Yeah, all of it. We got some Simon and Garfunkel coming.
Some Motorhead.
Oh yeah, that's a Sabbath Sunday right there. Yeah, we're gonna get into some more metal. We're gonna get into some more punk. We're gonna get some more rock. We're gonna get into some more pop. We're gonna get into some more hip hop. Because we
Public Enemy coming up.
Yeah, we just fucking like music across all genres.
Yeah.
Maybe country if Bill ever brings that, because I'm pretty sure Tim and I aren't bringing country.
I mean, how many albums does Miles Davis have?
Yeah, well, Bill doesn't like the blues. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let us know down below what your favorite Sabbath album art is. Take the music out of context and just look at the album art. That's what we do here most of the time. And as always, be safe and make those great decisions.
Sab the fuck out. And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again. Yo, come back now, you hear?